Future Fires is a collective of 5 young artists who we have been developing from participants and are now kind of emerging artists. Contact's really interested in youth leadership and giving young people the opportunity and empowering them to make decisions of their own. What we thought we'd do with the YPPT project would be, instead of coming up with an idea for a project for young people that is designed by adults and then delivered by young artists, we wanted to give all of that power and that autonomy over to the young people, so they would be the people coming up with the projects, the people developing those projects, fundraising for them and delivering them.
Let's run it from the beginning, yeah?
It is quite a job because, you know, there are 5 different people and they're all doing 5 different projects. Baran Mohammadi, who's making a film with young refugee people, exploring their experiences of being in Manchester. They're currently at the stage of rehearsing scenes and they're going to start filming hopefully next week. Yusra is working with young refugee women, exploring women's position within refugee communities. Samira is developing a project to create an open space where people can explore issues around sexuality and gender, sort of using hip-hop as a medium. And Martin is doing a piece where he's working with senior citizens in a sheltered housing complex to break down some of the barriers between, you know, young people and elderly people. Kelly is working with ideas from Trinidad Carnival traditions to create sort of Mancunian stock characters, Mancunian archetypes.
Listen the line that he says to you, yeah? So what is it? What's that line?
Borhan came to Manchester about 5 years ago as an unaccompanied Iranian Kurdish refugee and has been involved with Contact ever since.
Walk off. Yeah. Take your time with it.
Come in! Hello.
You know, when I came here, I left everything behind and I've always wanted to stay here and I always wanted to do artistic jobs. Apart from me, I'm the director of it. We've got 4 other facilitators, 2 of them the script writers, which is Marcus Hercules and Martin Stanage.
Make sure your mom gets
There are
this,
2 other artists that working on it because this film got a music side to it as well, because most of the participants are rappers, singers, MCs and music producers.
So the words are just carrying the power, so just go slower with the words. So you're just talking to him and you're just letting the words come slower, do you know what I mean?
I've been at Contact for a little while now and I also directed a play here called Minority Report, which actually Boan was in and a few others here were in as well. So it's kind of like come full circle now in terms of young people's development, because now Boan's actually directing his piece now. So I've got the pleasure of writing on the project with Martin Stanage. So it's kind of really good to kind of have everyone back together and just working on something positive.
That was shit, that I thought it was alright, you know, because it was their feet. No, because it was their feet.
Yeah.
He's like, he thinks she's cheated on him, so he's like a bit reluctant. Anyway, you know what, like, I love you.
All the stories that he's gone to the script, and most of them is real stories. We came to meet these young people with an open mind, and we didn't want to narrow any stories down. We wanted to make it about their stories and what their experience in life and what was their key moment in their life and what changed their life.
It deals with like refugees and also like gangster kind of life. So we kind of explored different angles within people's lives to kind of get the stories, and then we kind of dramatized them a little bit to kind of make them interesting and also to fit in within the story. And then once we'd done that, gave it to everyone back and asked them how they felt about it. Everyone liked it, so then we pursued on the writing and just putting it together.
You said it was important.
They're all developing skills as artists, but I think the most important thing about this project is the skills they're developing as cultural leaders, as workshop leaders, as project managers, the skills that will enable them to go on and carry on creating their own work.
They've had a whole series of workshops that Ian's coordinated for them. They've done everything from child protection training to health and safety. They've been filling in their funding applications, writing budgets. They've been doing that since about September, and they're now kind of all have started their projects.
One thing that Contact has been very clear about is that although there's support for them, we won't do the project for them. You know, I'll go through a fundraising application with them, and then if they want me to, I'll read through it before they submit it. But I won't actually write the application for them. There's the support there, but at the end of the day, they've got to deliver this project themselves, and they've got to go through that whole process.
But I don't want you to be mad at me though.
English is not my first language, and with the writing and all that, I faced difficulties, but you know, I had somebody to help me with the writing. But yeah, it's good because they show you the way and they let you walk it, and they say, you walk it now, and they keep an eye on you. If you wobble, you know, they always give you a hand if you need help.
I hope you can understand what I tell you this.
Understand what? What is it to understand? Will you just tell me?
I think they went in with expectations that when you work with other organisations that they would return your calls, they would return your emails, that they would do what they said they would, and they've discovered that that isn't true. They've learned all about funding speak and how to do a budget and you know, how to get references and how long it takes for fundraising funds to come through even when you've been told you've got it, and how much paperwork is involved in keeping track of what money you've got and where you're spending it and how you're going to report back. So yeah, they've learned an incredible amount, I think.
Thank you, don't tell me you say that.
Boran be able to go and create another film afterwards. He's learnt that process now through doing this with the support of Contact. Now he'll be in a position to go and get his funding and, you know, make his next film.
The best people to know what another group of young people need and want is a young person from that community, and if that's a young person that's had training and development, they are the best person to develop an idea for the young people from that community. And also they carry a lot more kudos.
We'll catch that next week, innit? You know, the group scene.
Particularly with Borhan's project, the young people that he's been getting to come along to this building for the last 4 weekends would never have stepped a foot inside the door unless he'd done all the groundwork he has in talking to them and convincing them that this was something worthwhile for them to be involved in.
You know, at the beginning as well, you say like, so what's this about? You are like chill out a little bit, but more serious.
Oh right, okay.
Just play with it like that. See, all of these people, they're all coming from different part of Manchester to this place. And in this city, people, they don't particularly come together to mix up and do something. You know, all the participants that you saw today, they're all being like really keen. You know, they've been really like focused in the sessions, and you know, they always phone us a day before the session asking about the script and what's going on tomorrow. So it's all good and positive. Let's
Again?
Yeah.
She don't like really. I only got it yesterday.
Into the door. Maybe, you know, you go